Good afternoon, Chairwoman Fernández, Acting Ranking Member Overnolty, and members of the subcommittee. I'm Elizabeth Fowler, the Acting Director for the Indian Health Service. Thank you for this opportunity to testify on H.R. 5549, the Indian Health Service Advanced Appropriations Act. And thank you for accommodating my schedule and acknowledging my time constraint today. I do truly appreciate this. As members of the committee know, and as already referred to, the late Representative Don Young of Alaska was a faithful advocate for the health and well-being of Alaska Natives and American Indians, and he introduced H.R. 5549 to authorize advance appropriations for both the services and facilities accounts of the Indian Health Service. H.R. 5549 would amend the Indian Healthcare Improvement Act to authorize advanced appropriations for the Indian Health Service by providing authority for 2 fiscal years in succession. Additionally, H.R. 5549 requires the President's budget request to include information on estimates for the advanced appropriations. Through the Indian Health Service's robust annual tribal budget consultation process, tribal and urban Indian organization leaders have repeatedly and strongly recommended mandatory funding or advance appropriations for the IHS as an essential means for ensuring stability in IHS appropriations and continued access to critical healthcare services. The issues that tribes have identified present real challenges in Indian country, and we are eager to work with Congress on solutions. For the first time ever, the fiscal year 2022 President's budget requested advance appropriations for all 4 of IHS's appropriations accounts. The advance appropriation would provide funding in one fiscal year that does not become available or score until subsequent fiscal years. This approach would protect IHS, tribal, and urban Indian health programs from the impacts of government shutdowns and the uncertainty of annual appropriations by providing funding that would become automatically available on the first day of the subsequent fiscal year and also score in that subsequent fiscal year. While the IHS has been able to implement an administrative solution to provide the full year recurring base amounts to tribal health programs who are operated through Indian Self-Determination and Education Assistance Act agreements since fiscal year 2020, it's a limited partial solution at best. This option is only available during continuing resolution periods, and it is not available to IHS-operated health programs or urban Indian organizations. Currently, there are no solutions that provide appropriated funding during government shutdowns to any IHS, tribal, or urban Indian health program. As a result, the last 35-day partial government shutdown that occurred in 2019 forced many tribal and urban Indian programs to make difficult decisions that impacted access to health care. Funding continuity would mitigate the effects of budget uncertainty and alleviate concerns from potential recruits and existing staff about the stability of their employment. We remain firmly committed to improving quality, safety, and access to health care for American Indians and Alaska Natives. Mandatory funding and advance appropriations are necessary and critical steps toward that goal. I want to thank the committee for your advocacy for advance appropriations and urge the House to act on advance appropriations through the appropriations process with or without the authorizing legislation that is the subject of this hearing. We look forward to continuing to work with you on these issues. Thank you, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have.